Here's a quick extreme story for any fans still out there. Actually, it does involve John Lennon as well. I toured with the band, Extreme, in Europe in 1991. 2 or 3 months. I can't remember exactly how long it was. But towards the end, I was pretty comfortable with them and they were comfortable with me. And it was all good. I was with them all the time because my job was filming them behind the scenes. So anyway, one time we're on the tour bus and Nuno's got his acoustic guitar there. We're driving somewhere or other, beautiful countryside and stuff. And Nuno, he's a smart fella and he's goofing around on the guitar and he starts doing the Beatles song Let It Be. Except he transformed it to letter B. And since there's 26 letters in the alphabet, he wanted to improvise 26 verses to his song Letter B. So it was the same melody as Let It Be there, but it'd be like, letter B, there will be more beauty, letter B, letter C, let there be more charm, let it see. And I wanted everything to be very positive. And then, halfway through the thing, he's, sometimes he gets stuck and he'd look at me and letter F, let there be, and I would go, faithfulness. And go, yeah, good. Faithfulness, letter F. And someone rang my doorbell. And so I threw out 3 or 4 of the things. And then he gets to Z, and everybody's stuck. So he's like, hey, what do you think, Z there? And I said, zeal. He said, no, that's negative. Zeal is a negative thing. And I thought it meant, being very ambitious and excited about things. But perhaps it has a negative connotation. I don't know. I'll look it up. The point is, after the thing, Gary pulls me aside and he goes, hey, listen, man, I don't want you writing songs with Nuno, That's something he and I do together exclusively. Even Pat and Paul don't get involved in that. And I was like, Gary, that wasn't a fucking song. That wasn't a real song. That's not going to be on an Extreme album. He was just fooling around. And, he wanted me to, and he goes, well, anyway, I don't want you doing it. And at that time, on the road, they were writing 3 sides to every story. So I witnessed a lot of the composition of that and filmed some of it. And I filmed them doing Rest in Peace, writing it. And you can see it on YouTube if you search it. And it was on black and white film. I shot it. And I said, Gary, when you were writing Rest in Peace there, and I was there filming it, I didn't try and wedge my way in and start throwing lines in or anything like that. I would never do that. He said, well, anyway, I don't want you doing it in any capacity. I was like, all right, whatever. So he was mad. Was there something else? Oh, but the important part is, this is 1991, way before the internet, way before YouTube. And so no one had a way of knowing at that time. But it turns out that during the Beatles' Let It Be, Get Back filming sessions where they were making the movie, you can see it now on YouTube. John Lennon does the exact same thing. He sings letter B, letter C, letter D, letter E on the guitar there. And Nuno would have no way of knowing that because no one ever saw the outtakes from the movie at that time. And it's only fairly recently that I noticed this on YouTube. I was very surprised. So, all right. So Nuno's a genius, just like John Lennon. What can I say? And as for Gary, listen, lighten up, dude.